On today's Fixing Small Engines, we're going to be replacing the pull string on a lawnmower. As you can see, this one is tethered, barely comes out. And it's not really that hard to fix. So let's hop to. First thing we need is remove that bolt. The bolt's all the way around it. And we'll do that. I'll do that next, and I'll show you what's next. The important thing is your line. This is the same diameter, and now you go to the Lowe's or whatever you crap store you got near us, and we got Lowe's, which really is a sucky place. But anyway, they have we call it either lawnmower section. They were sold out of a special rope, and so they tried to sell me the handle, which was $10 each, and it came with a new little pull handle. And I was like, and the guy's like, I gotta replace about 3 of these. He said, well, it only cost you $30. $30? I ain't gonna pay $30 for a stick with string wrapped around it. So I looked at the package and I found the right diameter, and so then I went over to the rope section and got this. Exactly, 40-pound test, whole 40 pounds. It's nylon, and I got the right same size, 1 1/8, and it's good. Same thing exactly, and it only cost me $3, and I'm just going to reuse the handles. And it's 40 feet of it, 48 feet, so that's good. So after I've removed it inside of it, and here's the string. When you pull it, those dogs come out and grab that right there, which pulls the engine. And then after it's pulled, they go back in. See, pull out, go back in. Anyway, one thing that's important is you do not, after you remove this screw, take that up, and you don't want to just pull that out, because the spring's going to come uncoiled, and you have to coil it back, which I have done lots. But there's a way where you could just do it without doing that. I'll try that first. Basically, what I've done here is wedged a screwdriver in there, and pulled out this knot right here as much as I can. Now I have to cut that, and I'll thread new string. And right now it's tension, so as soon as I put that string on, I remove that screwdriver, it's going to twist all the way back. I took off the center bolt. In fact, I probably don't even have to do that. I could just do it this way, which is a lot easier than the way I used to do it. So we'll do that next. What you want to do to get this knot out is, you see that right there? I took that screwdriver, this one, and I put it down in there. So I kind of punched the nut, we got knot out as much until I can grab it. Now we're going to cut that, re-thread it. I'll show you the next step. Knot you tie is just a regular knot. Just take it like this. Move that knot to the end of the rope as much as possible. Like that. And there you go, you're done on that side. What I did here was I put electrical tape on the rope so I can get rid of the frays and thread it through that, from there to that hole. Now it's ready for its knot. This is what happens when your screwdriver slips and the spring comes uncoiled. Now I'm going to have to take that off, and hopefully I can get it all back together. Alright, now that you got your got your spring back in place, you're going to walk this screwdriver all the way around the circumference until it's tightened. Then you are going to, it's going to have to be about this size, enough to fit into that ring. Small enough, and then what you'll do is you'll take that end of the spring right there, the hooked part, and you will put it in right there. Now you want to be real careful when you're doing this. So you slip the screwdriver, the spring could hit you in the eye. I've had that happen. So next I'm going to do that. So I got the spring rebound, which takes a lot of time. It's very hard to fit this on there correctly. I got the dogs back in place. Now I got to put the cap back on, and I'll test it. Alright, now it's time to put it back on. It works perfectly. Got plenty of extra line because it's going to go up to the handlebars, and looks good. Let's put it on. And it's finished. Ow. I gotta push down the handle as well. Let's see. Got my elbow on the handle. And look. String works perfect. That's how you restring a lawnmower.